AI? This is the most trending topic in the market these days. We are reliable on AI for most of our works. So here we are, back with another video with the title, AI Job Loss, the Shocking Reality. Without any delay, let's start with the video. The effects of automation and artificial intelligence are frequently depicted favorably in educational settings. Remember when you first learned about mills, printing presses, steam engines, and assembly lines? The underlying narrative is frequently that these were fantastic inventions that lightened humankind's load of labor. The modern technological developments, however, appear to be less welcomed. Maybe it's because these automation instances are so close to us. Because of our proximity, we are forced to consider how artificial intelligence will affect our lives and way of life, rather than only the advantages. According to McKinsey & Company, depending on different adoption scenarios, automation may eliminate between 400 and 800 million jobs by 2030, necessitating up to 375 million workers to change their entire job category. How could such a change not inspire anxiety and worry, particularly for the world's most vulnerable populations and nations? The Brookings Institution describes a new form of automation that uses more sophisticated robotics and AI and might replace college graduates and professionals from their jobs in the same way that it is done for retail employees and vehicle drivers. With such unsettling possibilities, it becomes sense that AI and automation keep many of us up at night. Hubert Dreyfus, a fervent opponent of machine learning, boldly asserted in 1965 that a machine could never defeat a human at the game of chess. It would only take the skeptic professor 2 years before an MIT-developed computer checkmated him personally. In 1997, chess master Garry Kasparov was defeated by one of the most sophisticated machines ever created. Go is a fairly intuitive and human game, yet in 2015, Google's machine regularly defeated the best Go player of our species. Past few years have seen a fast improvement in technology, and as a result, computers are now quickly intruding on areas that were formerly thought to be entirely human. The astounding advancements in fields like artificial intelligence or AI, robotics, 3D printing, and genetics have made it possible for computers to do skills once reserved for humans, like architects, surgeons, composers, and even a 16th century Dutch master painter. The subject of whether machines will eventually replace humans in brain professions is one that is raised almost daily in the headlines about amazing achievements made by computers or robots. It is understandable why job markets are frequently perceived as being seriously threatened by technological advances. Some of these calculations are deemed implausible in a recent report by the Development Policy and Analysis Division of United Nations DESA. The report provides various justifications for why our globe is not yet headed toward becoming a robots world, relying on historical lessons from other industrialized nations and a wealth of recent research. First off, technological advancements like artificial intelligence, 3D printers, and others are typically made to be excellent at a fairly limited range of jobs. Rarely will they be able to replace a complete profession, which frequently calls for far greater adaptability and versatility. Second, emerging innovations both create and eliminate jobs. Technological advancements have increased employment levels across history, spawned fresh goods and markets, and added new jobs to the market. Even without significant advancements in AI, the sum of these will represent between 40 and 50% of all employment, which is a fairly significant fraction of the total workforce. Jobs that call for creativity, originality, or empathy tend to be the most secure. There will also be craftsman occupations that demand dexterity and a high degree of hand-eye coordination until AI becomes competent enough to replace them. For a while, those positions will be safe, but as AI develops, it will eventually replace them as well. Interesting data on jobs lost to automation. Up to 30% of jobs, especially the monotonous and repetitive ones, will be automated out of existence. According to the Office for National Statistics, 1.5 million individuals in England have a high risk of losing their employment to automation. By 2030, 375 million jobs could be lost globally. Between 14 and 80 million American jobs could be mechanized. According to the Brookings Institution, artificial intelligence would result in the loss of 36 million jobs. According to the World Economic Forum, automation will lead to 58 million new jobs. Let's carefully examine the numbers first before determining whether you should be contemplating your options. According to the 2022 figures on automation, those who perform a lot of repetitive jobs will be most impacted. Want to learn more? Let's begin. By 2025, automation will have eliminated 85 million jobs worldwide. According to statistics for 2022, 85 million jobs would be lost globally due to automation. That will happen after businesses deploy smart machines, which again will take over a significant share of roles. Since 1980, production has increased by nearly 20%, while manufacturing jobs have decreased by 3%. According to statistics, the number of manufacturing jobs remain unchanged between 1970 and 2000 before starting to progressively decrease. It's interesting to see that output has increased during this time, demonstrating that automation is increasing productivity. The U.S. is projected to lose 73 million jobs to automation by 2030. According to data, automation might result in the loss of up to 73 million jobs in the U.S. For certain nations, like Germany, where only 17 million jobs would be lost, this number is better. China, on the other hand, will suffer the most, losing 236 million jobs. One of the jobs most at risk of automation, with a risk of over 60%, is food preparation. Never claim that we didn't warn you. Construction is another industry that is anticipated to lose slightly under 60% of employment due to automation. Another one is doing the laundry or driving. China may have 14 million robots, making it the nation with the highest level of manufacturing automation. China may be one of the nations with the highest levels of job mechanization. In fact, 14 million robots are now employed on its manufacturing units, making it the nation with the highest level of manufacturing. Do you know AI can help you get good dreams while you sleep? How easily you believed. Come out of the sleeping world. Just a reminder to like, share, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to Future Fuse. In general, those with lesser levels of education will have a higher likelihood of changing occupations outside of the aforementioned areas. More workers in the same field will be able to stay in it, as they tend to adapt to technological advances more readily. Additionally, more highly educated individuals hold senior managerial positions, which are less likely to be automated because we still require human judgment and oversight. According to a Brookings Institution analysis, there are now even more huge bad figures. Let's see why we should fear AI. The employment of almost 36 million Americans is threatened by automation. With the help of existing technology, up to 70% of their jobs may be carried out by machines. The positions most at risk from automation are those for clerical office workers, short-haul lorry drivers, cooks, servers, and other professionals in the food services industry. PwC asserts that by 2030, 40% or more of employees with low educational qualifications will be laid off, contrasted to 10% of individuals with high education levels. Although it appears unfair, history demonstrates that the common man is always the victim, and this situation is no exception. BBC adds insult to injury by revealing that, by 2040, automation will cause a 12 million job loss in Europe. Reconciliation. We will undoubtedly experience the repercussions of AI displacement voluntarily or unwillingly. Automation will result in job losses, which is a good thing. Furthermore, it is up to us to choose whether we will view automation and the creation of new jobs as a challenge or an opportunity. Jobs of the future will require complicated problem-solving skills. That will undoubtedly call for ongoing investment in our minds, which are our most priceless possession. More people might find their calling in life with the help of AI, and if base leaps are necessary for that, then so be it. We must all learn to adjust to changes since they are inevitable. That's all for the video today. The information was quite serious, right? There's nothing that can take your job, it's just the skills that matter. Ending a video on a good note. Till then, like, comment, and share the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel Future Fuse for all the new updates. See you in the next video.